You have a comment.
Yeah, I just wanted to back that up. There's so much impact on chronic non-communicable disease that you can have with lifestyle. I mean, it's proved in the research. You can see just drastic changes where people don't even require the treatment. So if we can get people educated to that fact and not let them wait until they have a problem. I think that conventional medicine where there is a shortfall is people don't approach anyone until they have a real serious problem. Then they're into the system and they're getting all these different treatments when they could avoid all of that by just a little bit of understanding that it does make a difference what they eat. I mean, there's studies showing that there is a difference in the body's response to real food as opposed to junk food. That activity literally makes a difference on turning systems on. And when you do that, when you have the body functioning, there is no disease.
We have another online question coming in about uninsured Texans. The numbers, I believe, 67% of uninsured Texans are employed. That's compared to about 58% nationally. So clearly, we have a lot of people who are working who cannot afford or for some reason do not have health insurance. What can people do? What can businesses do to change those numbers? Tricia?
If I could, we do know one of the reasons why our percentages are a bit higher here is that we have, this is the entrepreneurial spirit of Austin. We have lots of small businesses, which what makes us great, makes Texas great. Those businesses find it difficult to financially support programs, and sometimes when they can provide insurance programs, it's too expensive for their employees to participate. We started an effort in conjunction with partners around the region several years ago called Tex Health Central Texas, which is a small employer product to offer health coverage which emphasizes preventive care and primary care and provides the incentives for people to access care at the right time. I think the more that small employers can take advantage of such efforts, the better. We do have the possibilities that health reform will bring us in the future, if in fact the ideas go through as thought, with Medicaid expansions and also the health insurance exchange to actually make affordable insurance available. I think that we need to become, as that develops, we need to keep our community very much aware and educated about what those opportunities are.
Heather McKissick, we've got about 30 seconds left. How can we better engage the Austin community about these issues we've been talking about tonight?
I think that, of course, as you know, the healthcare debate has been very contentious and heated across the nation. But tonight, I am very encouraged at the caliber of community leaders that have stepped up to have an inclusive, collaborative dialogue, because that's what it really is going to take for everyone to be involved. Educate yourself about the issue, step up and speak out about what you are passionate about, and do it in this way, in this inclusive, collaborative way, which is really what will sustain long-term community change.
Well, we got 1 minute left. Who wants to have a final takeaway comment?
I think, Dr. Cranky, you want to say something, don't you?
Well, I think that the wellness is something I would like to emphasize. People want to make that a lot harder than it is. There's some recent study that says as little exercise as 20 minutes a day of walking is enough to help a lot of the chronic disease, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and diabetes. So it's not hard. It just takes a little dedicated effort. And I think people try to not do it because they think it's difficult. But 20 minutes is enough to make a real impact on your health. So I would just encourage folks to walk.
That's
Thanks.
a great thing to do. We appreciate all your comments tonight. That wraps up our time here tonight.
But of course, this conversation will continue online right now at KXAN.com. You can read through our entire chat that's been going on tonight, including our experts' responses here in the front row. We're going to work on putting all the video from this hour-long live broadcast on our website as well. And we want to thank all of you all for participating tonight.
Our next newscast at 9 o'clock on the CW Austin, and right after Rock Center, stay tuned for KXAN News at 10.